to another edition of Chaffee Break. It's just like a coffee break, only you probably won't find it on the menu at your local coffee shop. And today's video is from the user Cashlaundry, that's Cashlaundry. And he is driving the M24 Chaffee on a standard battle on the fjords. So just doing what any good light tank driver should do first off is go to this far right hand flank and head up towards the north. It's always good to get a light tank up in that position as quickly as possible, and then that means that you can spot anybody coming across those plains in the centre of the map and anybody else trying to do a sneaky flanking move also from this northern area. So he's going to head up to the top of this hill. Although the enemy does have some pretty fast tanks, as you can see there, a couple of T50s, although one's now been taken out. So there is a chance that he could stumble across one of those and have to get into a duel. But it looks like he's made it up here first and there's nobody else in this position. So I'm just going to have a spot around, see who we can see. An IS-3 there, steaming across the open ground, probably going to get hit for his trouble. So gets a good hit on the side of the IS-3 there. Unfortunately, it was all soaked up by the tracks, so not really getting any damage. Just going to try and take up a better fire position and see who else he can spot. So he's a Type 59, but unfortunately only really see his turret there, and there's no chance of that being penetrated, especially from this range. So I'm just going to give up the shot. So as you can see, they've got a T-54 up on the hill now with a heavy tank, and there's also another tank destroyer and another heavy tank about to crest the hill. So his job here is pretty much done, not really wanting to venture out across the plains, as that can spell disaster and lead to an early trip back to the garage. So just having a quick check of the minimap and noticing that they've concentrated their forces in the north, the south and kind of in the centre, but there is nobody watching that little central town area, which leaves their artillery pretty exposed. If anybody decides to come between those two mountains, they'd be able to get through the village scot-free and get on to their artillery and possibly even start a sneaky base capture. So just going to drop back towards the base and then probably, I would guess, head through the village there, as that's exactly what I would do. Just going to speed it up a little bit till we get back into the action. So yes, heading along this road here to offer some support and some spotting in this little village, just in case anybody tries to sneak through. Spots a T-71 who's actually managed to break through the lines. Not sure how he managed to get through, but just going to try and track him down and have a go. Unfortunately, he is tier 7, and the Chaffee is obviously only tier 5, so not really one-on-one a match for a T-71, but just going to see if he can scare him off. Saving grace might be if the T-71 is running or in a slight panic, he may not stop to see who it was who shot at him and just think to himself, oh damn, I'm being shot, and decide to run away. And also he's probably reloading that auto-loader gun, so he's just trying to give the runaround to this Chaffee until his gun reloads. Should probably be any minute now. Oh, nice little dodge there by the T-71, but it looks like his gun has finally reloaded as he's turning onto the Chaffee. But the Chaffee's doing a fantastic job of being able to avoid getting hit by him. An absolutely amazing one-on-one duel with a T-71 there, which I might add is the tier 7 American light tank with that auto-loader cannon. So in a one-on-one duel, the Chaffee being able to take out that T-71. Got a good hit on this E-50, who's obviously back down this hill to avoid taking any damage from that super Pershing in the T-34. Unfortunately, doesn't realise that there is a Chaffee behind him ready to dish out some damage. So base capture has been started now. They're winning the game fairly convincingly at 9-5, so it's just a case of, although actually there's quite a large force moving through that village area, and the cap of this T-54 is actually pretty low on hit points. And there's that almost full health Type 59 coming around the corner there, so rather than stay in the cap zone, he's going to do the smart thing here of move out of the cap zone and actually try and draw the fire of the Type 59. Because if the Type 59 is shooting at the Chaffee, he's not shooting at the guys who are capping the base. And absolutely amazingly able to take out that Type 59 there. As you can see, there's a couple of heavy tanks coming around the corner now between these mountains, also wanting to stop the base capture. So he's going to do the smart thing again of heading out and drawing their fire. Because again, while the IS-6 is shooting at him, he's not shooting at the people capping. And in fact, he's reversing for God knows what reason. So gets himself killed in the end there, but played that absolutely perfectly, moving out of the cap zone in order to prevent those tanks from reaching the base capture that was being done by his allies, moving out to draw their fire, so they were shooting at him rather than resetting the cap. So pretty much helping his team pick up the victory there. So absolutely brilliant clip from Cashlaundry. Thank you very much for sending that one in, and thank you to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.